Hare Krishna. Now we will read today's Gaura Purnima. Happy Gaura Purnima. We are going to read few verses from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now I am sharing my screen. We are going to read the first 6 verses of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. In these first 6 verses of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, they are explained later in great detail, but these first 6 verses are spoken by Kaviraj Goswami offering obeisances to Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. So we will recite now one by one and discuss briefly. Vande Guru Nisha Bhaktam Isham Ishavatarakam Tat Prakasham Cha Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam. Vande means Dandavats, pranams, namaskaras. I offer respectful obeisances. Vande. To who and all? Given a list here. Gurun. To all the gurus. Unto the spiritual masters. Isha Bhaktan. Isha means the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Isha Bhaktan means all the devotees of the Lord. Vaishnavas. Isham. Unto that Supreme Lord. Ishavatarakan. And all the incarnations, all the avatars of the Supreme Lord. Tat Prakashams. Tat means of that Supreme Lord. Prakashan means unto his manifestations, plenary portions. Tat Shaktihi. Unto all his potencies. Tat Shaktihi. Krishna Chaitanya Sangnikam. Who is the Supreme Lord? He is known as Krishna Chaitanya. Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna Chaitanya Sangnikam. Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Isham Ishavatarakan Tat Prakasam Cha Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual masters, the devotees of the Lord's incarnations, his plenary portions, his energies, and the primeval Lord himself, Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya. In this one verse, Kaviraj Goswami is offering obeisances to everybody connected to the Supreme Lord, starting with Supreme Lord himself, Isham, Supreme Lord Isha, and Ishavatarakan, all his avatars, Isha Bhaktan, all his devotees, gurus, all the spiritual masters, Tat Prakashams, all his plenary portions, Tat Shakti, all the energies, Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam, that Supreme Lord known as Lord Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya. So every time before starting Chaitanya Charitamrita, if we recite this verse, we will be offering obeisances to everybody connected to the Supreme Lord, Isha. So the word Isha is repeated multiple times. Here, Isha means Supreme Lord, Lord Krishna, Lord Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya. It is told that Krishna Chaitanya Sangnikam, known as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This verse is explained later in detail. We will read. Now we will proceed to the next verse. Vande Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Nityanandau Sahoditau Gaudodaye Pushpavantau Chitrau Shandau Tamonudau. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Vande Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Nityanandau Saha Uditau means they have arisen simultaneously. They have arisen simultaneously. Udaye on the eastern Gaudodaye on the eastern horizon of Gauda. Pushpavantau like the sun and moon together. They have arisen simultaneously on the horizon of Gauda. Why did they arise? It is told that Chitrau Shamdau Tamonudau, to dissipate the darkness, and thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon all. To give benediction to everybody, to give Krishna Prema to everybody, they have arisen on the eastern horizon of Gauda Desha, and like sun and moon. See, when there is sun, there is no moon. When there is moon, there is no sun. Sun and moon are simultaneously or appeared like Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya and Nityananda. We offer our respectful obeisances, dandavats, to those Supreme Lords, Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Ande Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Nityanandau Sahoditau Gaudodhaye Pushpavantau Chitrau Shamdau Tamonudhau. Shamdau, they too to give benediction. What is that benediction? The benediction of love of Godhead freely to everybody, qualified and unqualified, to one and all. They have given. This is the second verse. Now there is a third verse. This verse is talking about who Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. Yadadvaitam brahmopanishadi tadapyasatyataनुभा yadatmantariyami purusha iti sosyamsha vibhavah sadaishwariya purno yaiha bhagavan saswayamayam na Chaitanya Krishna jagati paratatvam paramiha. See what is this verse is telling? Yad advaitam brahma upanishadi api asya tanubha. What the Upanishads describe as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body. Api asya tanubha, that his bodily effulgence. Yad advaitam brahmopanishadi. What Upanishads call as Brahman, what Upanishads are described as Advaitam, that non-dual substance, is the bodily effulgence of this personality. Who is that personality? Chaitanya, Krishna. Ya atmantariyami purusha iti sosyamsha vibhavaha. What is called as Antaryami, the super soul, the indwelling Lord, the Purusha Avatara, is nothing but his Amsha Vibhavaha, his plenary portion. What is called as super soul is his plenary portion. What is called Brahman in the Upanishads is but his bodily effulgence. Sadaishwariya Purno Yaiha Bhagavan Sasvayamayam. Who is called the Sadaishwariya Purna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, full in 6 opulences: wealth, fame, power, renunciation, and beauty, is this Supreme Personality of Godhead. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, is Chaitanya. Swayam Ayam is directly that Supreme Personality of Godhead. Na Chaitanya Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Paramiham. There is no other Paratatva who is superior than Lord Chaitanya and Lord Krishna. What the Upanishads describe as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body. And the Lord known as the Super Soul is but his localized plenary portion. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, full with 6 opulences. He is the absolute truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him. He is the absolute truth. Bhagavan Swayam Ayam, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him. Na Chaitanya Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Paramiham. In this material world or the spiritual world, there is no superior truth than that Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, what he says? Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti Dhananjaya. There is no superior truth than myself. That's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. He himself declares. Here Kaviraj Goswami is telling. Yad Advaitam Brahmopanishadi tad api asya tanubha. What the Upanishads describe as Brahman, that non-dual substance, is but is bodily effulgence. Yad Atmantaryami Purusha iti sosyam savivaha. What is known as Super Soul, the Purushavatara, the indwelling Paramatma, is but the plenary portion of this person. Sadaishwarya Purno Yaiha Bhagavan Sa Swayam Ayam. What is known as Bhagavan? Who is known as Bhagavan? That person, he himself is Bhagavan. Swayam Ayam. The one who is with full and thick suppulences, he is that Bhagavan. Na Chaitanya Krishna's Jagati Paratatvam Paramyuha. There is no superior truth than this Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya. This is the third verse. Now we will read the next one. Anarpita chari chirat karunayavatirnaha kalau samarpayatim unnato jwalarasam svabhakti shriyam haripurata sundara duti kadamba sandipitaha sada hrudaya kantare spuratuvaha sachinandanaha. This verse is also talking about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sachinandanaha. That Sachinandana, the son of Sachi Mata, Sada Hrudaya Kandare Spuratu Vah Sachinandanaha. That Sachinandana, the darling of Mother Sachi, Sada, always Hrudaya Kandare, in the core of my heart, Spuratu Vaha, let him manifest. Spuratuvaha, let him manifest in my heart all the time, Sada, that Sachinandana. And then there are more things are told about this Sachinandana, why he is so special. Why he is so special? It is told here. Anarpita charim chirat karunayavatirnaha kalau. What is not bestowed, anarpita charim, for a long time, whatever is not bestowed, chirat, for a long time, whatever is not given, anarpita charim, whatever is not given for a long time, chirat, karunayavatirnaha kalau, in this age of Kali, dark age of Kali, he descended, avatirnaha, karunaya, by causeless mercy, to give that samarpayatim, to give that, to bestow that, he descended. What is that? Unnato jwalarasam. Unnato jwalarasam. Greatest of all the rasas. The conjugal mellow, the mathurya rasa, the parakiya mathurya rasa, the conjugal love, to give that svabhakti shriyam. Svabhakti shriyam. Svabhakti shriyam. That bhakti, the treasure of bhakti. The treasure of bhakti is the gift of conjugal love. To give that, he has descended in this age of Kali, out of his causeless mercy, to give that most precious one, which is not given for a long time, because Lord Chaitanya comes only once in a day of Brahma. So, and that is just 500 years back he appeared. That means in this life of Brahma, it was not given so far. Only in the previous day of Brahma it was given. So that Supreme Lord, Harihi, how is he? Purata Sundara Juti. He is beautiful with the splendor of the gold. In fact, Prabhupada writes, than gold. He is so beautiful. So beautiful. Kadamba Sandipitaha, with multitude lighted up, resplendent with the radiance of molten gold, he has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime and the radiant mellow of devotional service. the mellow of conjugal love. Here, the prayer is that Supreme Lord Chaitanya, who mercifully appeared in this Kali Yuga to give what he has not given in any other incarnation, that gift of the treasure of bhakti, the Madhurya Bhava, the conjugal mellow, that Supreme Lord resplendent with molten gold, the color of the molten gold, that so wonderful, beautiful, that Supreme Lord Chaitanya, let him manifest in the core of my heart, in the inner chambers of my heart. The darling son of Mother Sachi, let him manifest. Sada Hridaya Kandare Spuratu Vah Sachi Nandanaha. That is what is Kaviraj Goswami is saying. Radha Krishna Pranaya Viraktir Hladini Shakti Rasmat Ekatmanavapi Bhuvi Pura Deha Bhedam Gatau Tau Chaitanyakyam Prakata Madhuna Tadvayam Chaikyamaptam Radha Bhavat Jyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Naumi Krishna Swarupam. To him who is identical with Śrī Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Swarupam, Naumi, I offer my dandavats, I offer my obeisances. Who is that person? It is told more details about that person. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Hladini Shakti Rasmat Ekatmanavapi Bhuvi Pura Deha Bedam Gatau Tau. The loving affairs of Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, previously they separated themselves. Now, Chaitanyakyam Prakatamaduna Tadvayam Chaikyamaptam Radha Bhava Dhyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Now these two transcendental identities have again united in the form of Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya. I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, although he is Krishna himself. Who is Lord Chaitanya? Lord Chaitanya is Krishna Swarupam. He is Krishna himself. He is Krishna himself, but Radha Bhava Dhyuti Suvalitam. He is adorned with Radha Bhava. Radha Bhava means the mood of Radha and also the color of Radha. The mood of Radha, the color of Radha. What is the mood of Radha? Mood of Radha is the best devotee of Lord Krishna. The color of Radha is like the molten gold. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. That is the color of Radharani. So now it is told that Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Hladiri Shakti Rasma. The loving affairs of Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestation of the Hladini Shakti, Lord's internal giving potency. Although Ekatmanavapi Bhuvi Pura Deha Bedam Gatau Tau. They are, although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they have manifested separately previously. They have manifested, though they are one, they have separated. They are manifested as separate. But now again, Adhuna means now, Chaitanyakyam Prakatamadhuna Tadvayam Chaikyamaptam. Now again, that those two personalities, the one personality separated as two personalities again in the name of Lord Chaitanya, they are united. He is Krishna himself, but in the mode of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, in the color of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. I offer my obeisances to that Supreme Lord Krishna. The loving affairs of Śrī Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, previously they separated themselves. Now these two transcendental identities have again united in the form of Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya. I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. Although he is Krishna himself. Although he is Krishna himself, he is manifested in the mood of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, with the color of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. The same personality who is previously separated as Radha and Krishna now again became one in the form of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the 5th verse. Now the last one, 6th one, we will read. Śrī Rādhāya pranaya mahima kīdrisho vānayaiva svādhyo yenādbhuta madhurima kīdrisho vāmadīya saukyam chāsyamadhanubhavata kīdrisham veti lobhat tadbhavat jahat samajani sachi garbha sindhau harinduhu. Śrī Rādhāya pranaya mahima kīdrishaha. Why the Lord appeared? There are 3 reasons given here. Śrī Rādhāya pranaya mahima kīdrisho vānayaiva. Anaya means by this one. Anaya Radhita. Worshipped by that one, that is Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. It is told in the Bhagavatam. Anaya means Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. To know the greatness of love of Śrī Rādhārāṇī, Śrī Rādhāya pranaya mahima kīdrishaha. To know, to understand the love of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, the Lord appeared. Next is given. Svādhyo yenādbhuta madhurima kīdrisho vāmadīyaha. The wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love. Svādhyo yenādbhuta madhurima kīdrisho vāmadīyaha. To understand his own adbhuta madhurima, the wonderful sweetness, asvadya, to relish his own, madhyaha, means of me, to relish adbhuta madhurima, to relish his own madhurima, his own sweet pastimes that the Radharani relishes, the wonderful qualities him that she alone relishes through her love. That is the second reason. Saukyam chasya madhanubhavattaha kīdrisham veti lobhat. And the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of love. 3 reasons. First reason is Śrī Rādhāya pranaya mahima kīdrishaha. What kind of love? To experience the love, the greatness of love of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. Svādhyo yenādbhuta madhurima kīdrisho vāmadīyaha. And the wonderful qualities that Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī is relishing in him. And third thing is Saukyam chasya mad anubhavataha kīdrisham veti lobhat. And happiness she feels. Saukyam. Chasya mad anubhavataha kīdrisham. And the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love, the Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appeared from the womb of Sachi Devi as the moon appeared from the ocean. Harindau, Harinduhu. Sachi Garbha Sindhau, Harinduhu. Indu means moon. Sindhu means the ocean. Just like how the moon appeared from the ocean, we know that in Ksheerasagara, moon also appeared. Lakshmi is also appeared. That's why Lakshmi is called Chandra Sahodari, because she is the sister of Chandra. They both appeared from the ocean. Chinduhu, Sindhau, Induhu. Just like how the moon appeared from the Sindhu, from the ocean. Sachi Garbha Sindhau Harinduhu. The moon of Sachi Nandana, he appeared in the womb of his mother. So, Sachi Mata's womb is compared to the ocean. And Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya is compared to the moon. Just like how the moon appeared from the ocean, Lord Chaitanya appeared from the womb of Sachi Mata. Tad bhavadyaha samajani. So he took birth. Bhavadyaha, tad bhavadyaha. Richly endowed with her emotions. Tad bhavadyaha. So with the mood of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, with the color of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, he appeared in the womb of Sachi Mata. Just like how the moon appears from the ocean, he appeared, Samajani. Once again, there are three reasons given. Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanayaiva. How? By this one, by Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. To experience the greatness of her love. Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima. To understand the greatness of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī's love. Swadhyo yenadbhuta madhurima kidrisho vamadiyaha. The wonderful sweetness of Krishna that is relished by her. To understand that. Saukyam chasyah madanubhavataha kidrisham va. And the happiness she realized. And the happiness that Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī feels when she realizes the sweetness of love. Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. In short, in these 6 verses, who Lord Caitanya is mentioned, and offering obeisances to Lord Caitanya, and also all his avatars, all his plenary portions. The Brahman, the Paramatma, because Paramatma is his Vibhavamsha, and the Brahman is his bodily effulgence, and all his Shaktis, and all his devotees, and all the spiritual masters, his followers, offered obeisances, dandavats to them. These are the 6 verses talking about Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu in the beginning of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Hare Krishna. Thank you.